Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my lash favorites and some things that I'm not the biggest fan of. I've been doing lash extensions for over a year now. I feel like I have definitely come a long way. It was very hard and I felt like quitting multiple times, but I'm finally at a spot where I feel a lot more comfortable now. So today I want to share some things that are my go-to must-have products for doing lash extensions. The first thing that I want to show you are my tweezers, because I think that these are like gonna make or break your service. Obviously the lashes are important too, but I feel like you definitely need the right tweezers to lash. Everybody has their own personal preference. What may work for me may not work for you, but I'm just gonna share my favorites. So my favorite tweezers are these four here. I don't even know if you can see because I don't have a fancy autofocus option on my camera, but I have two pairs from Paris Lash Academy, and I don't remember what the names of these specific tweezers are, but I have these angled tweezers that I use for a couple different things. I use to isolate, sometimes, not all the time. This is my favorite isolating tweezer here. This is from Lashbox LA, and this is the JL Slim. And it's very long and very flexible, so you can easily get in there and isolate the lash. This one is good for isolating too, but you'll notice it's not as long. And I really like the length of this Lashbox LA one. And this one also isn't as flexible, I don't feel. This one moves a lot easier. This one is a little harder to press down. I mean, they're both pretty effortless, but you get the point. This is the Live Bay Gold Crush tweezer, I believe is the name, and it's like a crane tweezer, and I love these for classic lash application, but I also use both of these to remove the outgrown lashes when doing a fill. I'll grab the natural lash with this tweezer, and I'll take this tweezer and banana peel it off. And I always use this for isolating, always. It doesn't do the best job of grasping a lash to pull off an old lash, but for isolating, it's my favorite, hands down. I will probably never use another isolating tweezer. This one, lastly, is from Paris Lash Academy. One thing that I like about these that's really cool is you can measure your client's natural lashes. It has a little measurement thing on the end to measure how many millimeters your client's lash is. That way you can choose lashes accordingly. But I also like this tweezer as a volume lash tweezer. I just use it to pick up my chunk of lashes and pinch. I do the pinching method. It's the method that works easiest for me. Next, I want to talk about the lash shampoos. I'm using the Bella Lash Lash Detox, and this one I actually just make myself with the Pro Long Concentrate. I recommend buying that. It's like $30 a bottle, small bottle, but it's a concentrate, and you can make like 12 of these. So I use these on my client. Generally, lash shampoos foam up. I haven't seen one that doesn't foam up. I use this for my lash baths. This is the Bella Lash brush. It looks like an eyeshadow brush, and it's very soft. Feels really nice when you're getting your lashes cleaned with it. Next, let's talk about the lashes. My favorite lashes that I've purchased are from Bella Lash and Paris Lash Academy. If you are new to lashing and you want to start doing hybrid or volume sets, you could try the Pro-Made fans. They're different than pre-mades. Pre-mades are kind of uniform, all look the same. Pro-Mades are going to look a little bit different throughout because they're like actually made by a lash artist. I buy the loose ones because they're cheaper than the ones that are already set up for you, but I don't use these anymore. I had retention issues when I used these. They look like little spiders in there, and I keep them because, you know, I paid money for them, but maybe I will try to use them again in the future. But I just always had retention issues with these, so that's why I started making my own fans. But it does save you a lot of time because you don't have to sit there and make your own. Speaking of fans, I recommend, if you are new to lashing and you want to play around with fans, buy some easy fans, blooming fans, smart fans. There's so many different names for them, but if you just type in like blooming fans or easy fans, it's essentially a strip of lashes like this. When you go to pick up a chunk of them, they fan out automatically. Let me show you. I'll try to grab a big chunk. So like you grab a chunk, and do you see how they fan out automatically. I don't know if you can tell, my camera's gonna be blurry. And then you can kind of just pinch the ends to make it wider. It makes it so much easier. These ones are affordable on Amazon, Vava Lash. I typically don't buy any of my products for lashing off of Amazon. However, these are great to practice. So if you want to just kind of play around and get used to making your own fans, then this is great for practice because they're cheap and you're not gonna feel bad wasting them. Once you start getting a little bit more comfortable, or if you're okay with spending a little bit more to practice on, you can buy the Smart Lashes from Bella Lash. They're the same thing, they're just called Smart Lashes. Vava Lash isn't horrible quality, honestly. I got them because they had good reviews. I'm not gonna lie though, with the Bella Lash ones, it's hit or miss for me. Sometimes when I grab a chunk of lashes, I don't even know how to explain it. It's horrible, it's a mess. They don't like to stay together. They fall apart in pieces and it's annoying. I don't recommend the Smart Lashes from Bella Lash. I had a lot better luck with the Vava Lash. They come off a lot easier. They bloom nicely. And the Paris Lash Academy Easy Fans as well. I don't know what it is. I don't like them. I won't be buying those again. But like I said, I'm learning how to make my own fans myself from just regular volume lashes, and honestly, it's finally getting really good for me. So that's that on lashes. For lash patches, lash pads, I use these from Amazon. They are the hydrogel eye patch. When I first started, watched so many lash videos and almost every single person used these and recommended these because they're so affordable and you get like 100 of them. I'm actually out now, I'm out. So my all-time favorite ones that I've ever used are the eyelash pads. That's the brand, and I'll have links for everything down below as well, guys. So just so you know, I'm out of these, but they're so amazing. They are like a microfoam tape. They do not slide. I kept seeing ads for these on Facebook and seeing all the comments, people raving about them. I had to buy them. They literally do exactly what they say they're gonna do. They do not slide. They stay in place. They literally are so comfortable. You don't have to keep fidgeting with them and adjusting them throughout like you do with these. But now that I'm getting better at lashing, I don't mind using these. Adhesives. My favorite right now is the London Lash Royal Bond. There's this gal that I watch on YouTube. God, why can't I remember her name all of a sudden? But she raves about the London Lash products, and so that's what I've been using. It's a little pricey, but honestly, it's so worth it. It lasts 6 weeks. You want to change your glue every 4 to 6 weeks. I do use the London Lash Super Bonder and primer, and I have the coconut scented. It smells so good. Obviously make sure that your clients are not allergic. None of my clients are so far, and these smell amazing, and they have helped my retention game so much. Again, Yoyis is the girl that I watch. She uses this and she raved about it, and they're nice little frosted glass bottles, and they're just so nice compared to other brands that I've seen have just plastic. I don't really like that. So I also wanted to mention, if your client has really light lashes, like really blonde lashes, Liv Bay makes these hydrogel eye patches that are black, so you can see a little bit easier. But if you're using these, you're probably not going to be able to apply tape over top because then you're covering up the black. There are so much more products, but if you guys want to see something like in particular, or if you guys have any questions in particular, feel free to ask me. I don't know how to film a video while I'm lashing, so that probably won't happen. I have no idea how to do that. I don't even think I'd be able to get the right setup. But I want to show you my lash pillow, because this is so important. You want your client to be comfortable, and I can't stress that enough. I've been a lash client before, and it sucks to be uncomfortable. I mean, your client's gonna be laying down for like 2 to 3 hours for a full set, depending on what kind of set they're getting and how many lashes they have. But this pillow here is one that I got from Amazon, just a basic lash pillow. And as you can see, there's no neck support. I had this for a while. People never complained. People were always comfortable. But then I got this lash pillow from the Lash Pro. I can't remember. I'll put it right here. This one has a neck support right here, and it also goes, you probably can't tell, but it goes back. It goes down. So when they're laying down, they're comfortable, but also their head is tilted back a little bit and their head's not falling forward, because with this pillow, a lot of my clients, their faces would fall forward and I'd be like, okay, lift your chin up a little bit for me, because you're not gonna be able to see their lashes. So if you have a good pillow like this one here, it's amazing. I think it was 50 bucks. Highly recommend it. This initial one I had came with like that plastic like shelving unit thing that you can stick stuff in, like an acrylic. Don't waste your time. Mine ended up breaking, and honestly, you're not gonna need it. And I feel like there's more space on this pillow. On the sides here, there's more space than the first pillow that I showed you. Highly recommend. It's amazing. It's shaped to where your client's comfortable, and it's also shaped to where it'll be better on you and your body and your back, because your client will be back instead of falling forward like this. Highly recommend. Anyway, like I said, that's all that I could think of for now. If you guys have any questions when it comes to lashing or products, let me know and I can make a video about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.